Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will share with you all some tips. As soon as I make a video, noise, like, what? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, we're gonna talk about bidding and everything you need to know as far as making your schedule. If you did not know, bidding is another term for creating your schedule for the next month. And you have a window of the 10th of the previous month to the 15th to make your schedule. So let's say for today is, what is today? I don't know what today is. Anyways, so let's say it's November. I have November 10th to November 15th to create my schedule for December of that whole month. When it comes down to submitting your schedule, make sure you remember you have a 5-day window. Some people actually forget. I don't know how you can forget. Like, it's 5 full days, but I guess if you have a fun, exciting, busy life, those 5 days can feel like 5 seconds. Or if you're just lazy and forgetful and just, I don't know, a joke, then you would forget to do your schedule. But I guess I'm somewhere in between because I never forget. So just make sure you submit your schedule before, actually we have until the 15th, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure you're paying attention to what time zone you're in. Doesn't matter if you put it in on the 10th or on the 15th at 8:59 Mountain Standard Time, because the system bases everything off of seniority. So it goes by seniority, then the days off, such and so forth. So please don't think you're doing something by turning it in on the 10th as soon as it opens, because I used to do that thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna get everything that I want. And then later on down the line, I realized, okay, no, it doesn't matter. Before I get into this video, which I've really already got into this video, but I do want to let you guys know that I graduated class 1, so that was January of 2021 this year. I don't know if they have, incorporated more training or a full data scheduling, but when I was in training, they literally talked about scheduling for all of 20 minutes, and it wasn't even vital information. Like, it was like the basics. One of the things I remember them telling us is that in a month, if it's 30 days, you get 11 days off. If it's 31 days, you get 12 days off. You can pick which days you want, and we get 7 layers, so 7 different potential schedules we would like to submit that the system can choose from. That's pretty much all I remember getting. If they gave us any more information, maybe I was asleep, zoning out, I don't know. But that was all the information that they gave, and they just threw us to the wolves. So that information, yes, it is very, I won't even say it's fend for yourself. What I will say is that all of the information, all the questions that you ever had in life are all in your CBTs. So if you're not just clicking through them to finish them, like some people, then you might learn a thing or two about how to do your schedule, because all the information is there. And also, if you need help, you can call the little hotline, ask your friends, join the Facebook group, so many things. But that's just to let you guys know that the information is there. You may just be skimming through it. Anyways, let's get started. So here's some of the things that I learned that I want to let you guys know to make your bidding process a little bit more smoother. Like I said, in a calendar month, if there's 30 days, you get 11 days off. If there's 31 days, you get 12 days off. I have my notes here, so you see me looking down. looking at the notes. First things first, moving days. So when I lived in Atlanta and I got based in Denver, they gave me 4 moving days. So your first set of moving days, you can request to get a hotel for all 4 days. So definitely make sure you use that. You can only use that the first time and only time that you get move-in days. So when I got transferred to Dallas and I got move-in days, they were like, you're on your own, boo. There's no hotel. We're not helping you. So use your hotel days. And on top of that, you can use your hotel days anywhere. You can use them in New York when you're based in Denver. You could use them in Dallas when you're based in Denver. For those 4 days, it has to count in the same days of your move-in days, I believe. Actually, no, it has to be within the first 30 days of moving or getting a transfer. So just to let you guys know, you could potentially take a trip on the company's dime, which I didn't get a chance to do, so I'm letting you guys know that that's an idea. Anyways, so move-in days are going to be the first 4 days of the month, so the first to the 4th. Those 4 days count in your 12 days off or 11 days off, depending on whether it's a 30-day month or 31-day month. And I'm letting you guys know this because when you put it in the system on PBS, once you're putting in the days that you want off, it doesn't calculate your move-in days. So yes, you may be able to put in 12 days, but the system is going to basically reject those days and automatically put your 4 days. So you're not going to get 16 days off. You're only going to get 12 days. So those 4 move-in days are included in your 12 days off, okay? Hope that made sense. Next topic, buckets. So some of you have asked me, what are buckets? What does that mean? And like I said, all of these terms that you hear people saying, like one day you'll be saying them, you're gonna learn as you go. So don't feel like, oh my God, I don't know what she's talking about. Like you're gonna learn them as you go. I didn't know them before. I didn't even know any other flight attendants. So I literally just watched 3 YouTube videos and was like, okay, I'm gonna be a flight attendant, and boom, here I am. So don't be afraid to not know these terms. It will come to you, as you are seasoned. So right now you are unseasoned. You don't know what's going on, but it's okay. Anyways, a bucket is basically how many days on reserve you are in back to back, if that makes sense. So for instance, I have a little calendar here. It would be like my reserve bucket is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a 5-day bucket. So 5 days where I'm on call. They can call me anytime between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. The minimum amount of days you can have in your bucket is 3. Now, when you make your schedule on PBS, online, whatever system you guys are using, it may allow you to put a 2-day bucket or whatever, a 1-day bucket, but please know that you're not gonna get it, okay? So whatever the system allows you to do, it doesn't matter. These are the rules. These are what you're supposed to do. So it's just gonna fail. It's just gonna reject what you put in. So just imagine you're trying to give yourself only 2-day buckets for the whole month. What a waste of time, because you're not gonna get that. So that's why I'm telling you guys what you need to know now. Next topic, going on to off days. So when it comes to making your schedule, I have a little calendar here. So you can only have 2 occasions where you have 1 day off in between 2 buckets, basically. So let's say you want to be off this day. You work, you had a 3-day bucket, you're off, okay? Then you work, and then you have another off day. And then you work. Okay, you can only have 2 times that you can be off for 1 month. Only 2 times. The rest of it has to be off, like more than 1 day off. So you only get 2 times where it can be a single day. You could work the schedule where you can plan your, let's say you did 2 days at the end of October, and then you can do 4 days, the first 4 days of November. That can be a 6-day bucket, and then you can have, boom, a day off. You could pair something like that to work it in your favor if you would like to like go on vacation or just have more off days together, if that makes sense. So definitely utilize your schedule to your advantage. There are so many ways that you can do that. Also, there's something that I did not know until I talked to another flight attendant who told me this, but there's this thing called golden days. And golden days are days that you would like to have off, that you get 3 a year that you can use. They do not roll over, so you have to use them by the end of the year. So December for this year. You can use them consecutively. You can use them, you know, randomly, you know, 1 day in April, 1 day in March, 1 day in December. However, the way a golden day works is basically a guaranteed day off. So it still counts within your 12 days, okay? So it's not, I get 12 days off plus 3 golden days. No, it's you get 12 days off, and in those 12 days, you had a guarantee day off. So a day that you don't have to think about, oh, I hope and pray that I got it off. No, it's already, boom, already on your schedule, already like you got the day off. So a golden day, so for December, for instance, because that's the only month that I can do it now, because I just found out, because I don't know what I was doing. Anyways, I would have to put in my golden day request for December by the end of October to be approved for December. So basically you have to put in your golden day a month in advance. Now, when you put it in, you want to be on a computer, not on your cell phone, because you want to be able to right click and you click on the day that you want on your schedule, you right click, then it'll say golden day. Then you'll just say, yes, this is the day that I want. And then it'll automatically approve, like give it 1 or 2 minutes, it'll approve, or it'll deny and put you on the waiting list because other people have requested the same day off, and you won't find out until, I believe, the end of the month. Golden days, I guess, can be lit in a way because you can know exactly, like, let's say, for instance, if my birthday was on the 17th of December, then I just go ahead and put the golden day in on that day. Typically on golden days, you will get either the day before or the day after off. That's not always, but it is a possibility. So I would use my golden days sparingly if I were you, but it's up to you. Look who came to join us. It's Pepper. It's Peppers. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. If you want to pick up on your off days, that is possible. You must be legal to pick up, and to be legal to pick up, you have to have at least, I believe, 10 hours of rest in between your last trip and the trip that you would like to pick up. And you cannot work 7 days in a row. So if you just had a trip that was a 6-day bucket, and then you want to pick up a trip on your day off on the next day, you cannot do it because you cannot have 7 days of work. And why would you want to do that anyway? But Some people do, because obviously they had to make it a rule. When it comes to holidays, I don't know about holidays, requesting those off. I haven't actually had a holiday that I needed off, or wanted off. Like I said in the last video, I did want Thanksgiving off, didn't get it, obviously. But all the other holidays, I pretty much already knew in my mind I'm not gonna get it off, so I didn't request it off. Holidays are kind of slim, especially if you just got hired. Also, when it comes to holidays, you guys have to be mindful that everybody and their mama is traveling during holidays as well. It's not just you who wants a day off and who wants to go hang out with their friends and family. The rest of the world is using this holiday time to travel and hang out with their families. So that means you need to be at work. They're gonna need you. So why would you think you're gonna get a holiday off or all the holidays off anyway? You're not. So just count on being at work. And at least for the first year, you can forget about all the holidays for now. And then maybe after you're off probation, then you can reevaluate. You have more wiggle room with occurrences and excuse absences that you can use during those times, and it'll just be better after that year is up. I don't really like to have my days off on the weekend because normally on my days off, I like to rest and regroup and run errands, and I don't want to go to the store on Sunday to Trader Joe's and it's like so packed with everybody. I don't like that. That gives me anxiety. So I rather go on a Tuesday morning when it is quiet and empty. That's just me personally, but if you want the weekends off, that's just something you'll have to bid for and just see if it works for you. Like I said, it really depends on the base. I think I requested a weekend off before in Denver and I got it. In Dallas, I may have requested it twice and I got it once. But then there'll be times where I'll be on reserve for the weekend and not get called for the weekend. So anything can happen. Just always put in the request. Don't listen to everybody else. Even when it comes down to holidays, do not listen to what everyone has to say. Put in your request, put in your bid, and just see what happens, and then try to move your schedule around from there. Also, after you submit your schedule, say you get a schedule that you're not a fan of, you're not impressed with it, with the days that you have off, you can exchange your own days off online, or you can trade with someone else who's on reserve. Yeah, those are your options. So definitely look more into that. It's kind of hard to explain because I would need to pull up my computer and I'm not doing all that. So you can exchange or trade your own shifts. Look it up. Also, when it comes to calling off of work, personal excuse emergencies do not cover holidays. You can only use a doctor's note, okay? You cannot use a personal emergency the day before, the day on, or the day after. So if you get sick, you know, the day before Santa comes, put in a doctor's note, not a personal excuse emergency, okay? Those are all my tips that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope this made the bidding process a little more easier and helpful for you guys. If you need any help or you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.